Hello friends, today we will have a case study on Selenium IDE. We will be recording test case, preparing a test suite, running a test case, running a test suite. For demo, we are using website www.moneysupermarket.com. We will be making 3 test cases and we will be saving these 3 test cases as a test suite. So let's go ahead with test case 1. In test case 1, we'll be going to base URL, that is moneysupermarket.com, validating major tabs like money, insurance and travel tabs, and validating certain pop-ups which are there as a car insurance, home insurance and credit cards. So let's go ahead with our website, which is moneysupermarket.com. Okay, this is our website. We have major tabs like money, insurance, travel, etc. and some pop-ups as car insurance, home insurance, credit cards, energy, loans, etc. So we'll go with Selenium IDE, go to Tools, Selenium IDE, you can see our Selenium IDE is loaded. We have a base URL as moneysupermarket.com. By default, the recording mode is on, and now we'll go ahead with recording our first test case. Okay, so in first test case, we will click on first home, we've clicked on home. Okay, there is extra command, so what we will do is we will delete it. As you can see, we have deleted this command. Okay, now website is totally loaded. We will now validate that money, insurance and travel text are present. So we will verify, right click, and you can see all the commands are present. If you want some more commands which you find useful or which you wanted to validate, you can go on show all available commands, and it will give you list of all the commands which you will be requiring to validate or to assert or to wait or like that. So we will go with wait for text present money, verify text present insurance, assert text present travel, I just want to validate that car insurance text is present, so I'll go to car insurance, wait for text present car insurance. As this is being pop up, we need to wait for this particular text message to get loaded. Similarly, wait for text present home insurance and wait for text present credit cards. And now I'll go with Selenium IDE. Here it is, and I just want this particular link to move up, so I just want this. I'll just click this and I just want it on the second, because this is the first step which we are doing. So I have just selected it and dragged it. Okay, so this is our website. Now we will run it once and we will save it. So as you can see, great. So it has like waiting for text present car insurance. Okay, this is credit cards. So our total test case is passed. Now we will save this test case. But before saving this, I just want to tell you what each and every command of this means. As you can see, our first command means open and a forward slash. Now forward slash in targets simply means that this is a command to open a base URL. Similarly, we are going to go ahead with next command, which is click. This means click link is equals to open, link is equals to home. So it will be clicking link which is home. So Selenium will click on link home. Next is wait for money, wait for text present money. So Selenium will wait for the text present money. So if money is not present on this web page, unless and until web page is loaded this text, Selenium will wait. Next is verify text present insurance, which means we need to Selenium need to verify that the insurance text is present. Afterward, the command is assert text present travel. Now there is a difference between assert and verify command. By assert, Selenium IDE will make sure that this travel text should be present, and if it is not present on the web page, test case is aborted and test execution won't continue. However, with verify, even if the insurance text is not present, test execution will continue with next command. Similarly, wait for text present home insurance, wait for text present credit card means that unless and until car insurance pop-up, home insurance pop-up and credit card pop-up is not on the web page, Selenium IDE will wait. Now we will save this test case. As test case 1. These test cases are saved as an HTML file. Okay, so this is our first test case. Now let's go ahead with our second test case. In second test case, we will going on loans, entering details, validating alert message for email address and comparing the result. This test case I have already recorded and I will open it for you in this particular Selenium IDE. So we'll go to add test case. Test case to HTML I will select and I will say open. So this is open. Okay, so in test case 2 what we are doing actually is we are going this on base URL again. We are basically clicking on loans, basically clicking on loans. And clicking on compare now, and we should get enter a valid email address. Okay, so let's check that this recorded test case is running or not. So I'll just click on test case 2 here. It's here. I'll click here and I will run it. So I will run it. So as you can see, it has gone on base URL, clicked on loans, then it will click on compare. As you can see, it has asserted that the text present is a valid email address. Click and wait. It will go on the compare now next page. Okay, so now these two test cases are failed just because it is not able to find 518.83 pound which should be present there. So assert text present is failed, and you can see that next command is not executed. So what I'll do is I'll go to last page. Okay, and I will just change that 1000 rupees on that particular loans page to 6000. and I should validate that this email address should be coming. So again what I will do is I'll run that test case again. As you can see, when then I give compare now, this is 518.83. I actually want to compare this particular thing. So again I will run this test case here. And this time this should pass. So let's wait for website to get loaded fully and then we will start with it. So this was to show what's the difference between assert and verify. As you can see here, the first assert command passed, so the execution continued and the test case was not aborted. But as you can see here, this particular assert text command failed and the next command is not at all executed. So let's start with this. Opening the base URL. Selenium is opening base URL. Now it has clicked on loans. Now here, as it is 6,000, it will click on compare, and as you can see, it has validated you must enter message email address properly. So now here, as you can see, this time it is 518.83, this particular payment per month, and now this is passed, and so we are back on home page. So our second test case is also complete and pass. This is done, and you can see this is passed. Runs is showing 1 pass. Now let's go ahead with third test case. What it has to do. So this is third test case. So we are clicking on savings pop-up this time, validating account name, validating product review screen. Okay, so let's first manually do it, and then we will go ahead with test case. So we are going on savings, and here we are validating the account name, which is your West Brom BS direct bonus account, and then we are reviewing the product review, and we are just validating that £10,000 is the minimum investment we are making. So this test case, this is also recorded, so let's add this this test case also here. Again we'll go to File, add test case 3, we will add this test case 3, we'll open it, clear the log because there is so many logs available. Let's open this, select this and double click this. So this is open. So again this will click on this house savings, West Brom BS direct bonus, and then other assertions. So let's run this current test case. So it has clicked and wait. It will wait unless and until the whole web page is loaded. So it is waiting. Now it is done. So now it will verify that the text present West Brom BS direct bonus is present. So it is there, so it is passed. It will assert that 10,000. This is also. Now independent review. It will close that particular window and it will again click on home. Just a word of caution here is like, just remember that each and every test case should be complete in itself. So whenever you will run an independent test case, it should start from the beginning and end. So it should be a perfect start and perfect end for a particular test execution. So whenever I will run test case 2, it should run and there should not be any continuity break when we are running in a test suite as well. So now let's save this test suite. So save test suite. So I just want to save this test suite. So you can see here, I have saved this test suite. So once I'll close this, and when I'll again open this, all of these test cases should be present. I'll go to tools, I'll go to Selenium IDE, I will go to file, open test suite, test suite 1. Open. So as you can see, these are again our test cases 1, 2 and 3. Now we want to run the test suite, so play entire test suite. I'll give this command, and so everything should get start running. So the total test suite will get executed. So again it will go start with base URL. It will start with test case 2. It is again opening the base URL. It has given timed out error because the page took time to load, but anyhow the test case will run and it will get completed. However, it will show as failure just because of this timeout error, which can be like adjusted if click and wait time is like adjusted. So it is showing one failure and 2 runs are passed, though that one error is just because of timeout after 30,000 millisecond. So you can just increase the wait period, and that will make our test case pass. So and this is our test case 3. So this is loaded. Again timeout error. So timeout error could be dealt easily by giving time in values in here, wherein like where you can increase the click and wait, like on click and wait command you can just give here value, like because it has passed 30,000 millisecond, you can just give 50,000 milliseconds or more than that, whatever is the wait down period is. So as you can see, 2 failures. These 2 failures are just because of timeout error, else the test cases are pass. So runs are 3 which are passed, but failures are 2 just because of timeout error. So if you will increase this click and wait here, and you can just, if you can give here time more than 30,000 milliseconds value once increased, this will always pass the test case. So that's it. That's how basically you execute a single test case as well as a test suite, how you save it, how you validate it, how you record it and run it using Selenium IDE. So I'll just now stop this because now this is all done, and I will exit Selenium IDE. In RC it will be more easy for us to just data driven this particular test case which we have otherwise given with values, like in here. As a text present. Now if there is some another value which you want to be validate, which this can be taken from an Excel file or from any other data source and can be validated. So that's it for Selenium IDE and recording a test case, running a test case in Selenium IDE.